Hello, this is Mom Forever, also known as Retired Sphinx. I'm here because I had someone ask me how I implemented the water physics in my game, so I decided to show them. Basically, it's fairly straightforward. You can change the values however you want, and I'll show how different combinations of different values give different results. Currently, I have two arrays. I looked online and I found examples of basic water simulations. You have two arrays. You have one for the height and one for the velocity. You update the velocity and the height each cycle. I have a source code link in the description so you can see what I'm talking about. Here I have a viscosity of fairly low. It's supposed to be lava, so it's fairly globby. Waves propagate through it really slowly. But with different values you get different results. So if I change the viscosity to 0.1 instead of 0.01 and reload the map, you'll see how the waves are a whole lot higher. Kind of behaves probably a little bit more like water here. The waves themselves, because they're so high now, look kind of thin, so you gotta tweak with the values and see, until you get exactly what you want. If I change the water damping is multiplied times the height of the waves each cycle. So if I change that to 0.9 instead of 1.0, 1.0 is basically no damping, 0.9 is pretty high damping. As you can see, the waves stop pretty fast. 0.98 or so is probably decent, not 10. Complexity is basically how many segments the water has. So the less segments you have, it looks slightly grainier. You can see the peaks and valleys a whole lot. You can see here it looks blockier, but the waves themselves are wider. You can probably change it to even out differently so that the waves themselves are wider and stuff like that. But it's really simple algorithm. Pretty good so far. I really like how it turned out. As far as rendering goes, you just use the array of height values and render that out to the screen. In SDL, you can just create a polygon out of each individual vertex and you're done. Pretty straightforward, and hopefully along with the source code links in the description, it should be pretty easy to implement. If you have any questions, let me know. Until then, thanks for watching.